Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest internet radio station on the planet.
Even the other radio stations are tuning in.
Your choice, your music. UChoiceRadio.com.
Yo, what it do?
How you
What's
doing?
good?
We got the one and only Wesley Chapel legend, Greg Jenkins, man. 3-year NFL veteran with the Raiders, man. The Alabama State alumni, man. I mean, what else did I miss, bro?
That's pretty decent. That's a pretty decent intro. It was good.
Good talking, man. Hey, appreciate you joining us, though, bro. Real talk, man.
No problem.
One thing I wanted to ask you, man. I understand you went through the road that a lot of people they're afraid to take, which is the JUCO route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming out of Wesley Chapel, you know, Wesley Chapel is not a powerhouse of Florida, but you know what I'm saying? They did have some very underrated talent go through there, whatever. But first, what were your other options, man? Coming out of high school and going to college.
I had a unique situation because I had an offer from FAU. Like they came to the school and offered me. They switched the core credits from 14 to 16. And me being me, I had like a 3.1 GPA, and I'm thinking I'm ahead of the game. So I had like an extra credit. I had like 15. So my senior year, they switched it to 16. So shit, I was short of credit. So with me having a 3.8 and then being short of credit like that, didn't even make sense. But, I guess that's the way the guy designed it. I had to take another route. So I had New Mexico Military Institute. That's a military school. I had College of the Canyons in California. I was gonna go play DB, and then Mississippi Gulf Coast. Actually, I was a preferred walk-on because they had their quarterback already. And then I think you was there with Coach Cass, what, your freshman or sophomore year?
My freshman year, I ended up going to Middleton, and then I transferred to Wiregrass. But
I'm
all my
saying
other
your
brothers,
brothers,
yeah, all my brothers played for
Cass.
Cass. Yeah.
So, as you know, he a conservative because they was offering everything. But me, I didn't want to cut my dread. And, when I was like, man, since I'm gonna take the JUCO route, I want to go to the best JUCO in the country. So Mississippi Gulf Coast, they won a national championship the year before. So I was like, that's where I want to go. I'm a competitor. I want to compete with the best. And they didn't have any scholarships. So he was like, you know, he didn't think that was an option. But like 2 weeks later, they called back. And I guess one of their quarterbacks got in trouble. And another one left to Ole Miss. So I was going to get an opportunity. They was bringing in 5 freshmen to compete for a starting spot. Whoever won the job was going to get the scholarship. So me being me, I'm like, man, I'll take that. You know, I put my skills against anybody, any day. So I ended up taking that. And he didn't agree with it, but it ended up working out for me. So
yeah, bro, one thing I commend you, bro, is sticking to that quarterback too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying I seen you play, bro. You're a talented dude. You play DB, you play receiver, shoot, but I'm saying you stuck to that quarterback, man. So I commend you for that, boy. But you know what I'm saying? We all seen last.
I'm gonna go.
Yo.
Second, and tell your brother Richard. So you can hear me?
You was breaking up a little
Breaking
bit.
up a little bit.
What was the last thing you heard?
It was breaking up.
You said you want to go off of something.
What was the last thing you heard?
You said something about Richard.
Oh yeah. We both went to a Florida State camp our junior summer.
Yeah, actually, bro, my bad. I remember my dad telling me too, man. He was like, hey, he's like,
Yeah.
Greg, he said, Greg told me, bro. He said, Mr. Muhammad, I'm gonna go to the NFL. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? So that always stuck with me too.
You don't know how that conversation started. So at the Florida State camp, I do my thing, you know, a ball out or whatever. So I don't even remember how, like, I didn't have a ride home, dog. Your dad gave me a ride home. I did not have. I don't even know how. honestly, I don't remember. Maybe my uncle, somebody took me, but I didn't have a ride home. So
Yeah.
your dad, I ended up riding back with Richard and your dad. That's crazy. You probably didn't even know that.
I thought he took you up there and took you back. I remember he told me he took you back home.
He
told
took
me
me
that,
back home, but I don't. Maybe he did take me up.
I
Maybe,
don't know if he
I don't
did or
remember that.
not.
No,
Yeah,
I think
I just remember.
I rode back with them, and that's probably what we had those conversations.
Yeah, I just remember him telling me y'all had a conversation. You was riding when y'all had a conversation too. So that was like, damn.
That was dope, man. I still appreciate that. I owe him dinner or something, man, because that was I had a good showing, man.
Yeah, he a humble dude, man. So he, you know what I'm saying, he charged to the game. But shoot, man, we all staying on the JUCO route, you know what I'm saying? We all seen Last Chance U on Netflix, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that should have been us,
Everybody
man.
know.
We used to beat them boys, man.
I already know, cause y'all was suited up.
Yeah, that should have been us.
Mississippi
That
Gulf
should have been
Coast.
us on that, but it's all good.
Who was one of your best competitors you played against?
In JUCO?
Yes. Like anybody?
It had to been. It was the last. It was what was that? East Mississippi. They was good. Pearl River was good. Jones County, they was good. Northwest Community College, they was good. I don't want to forget nobody. Coahoma, not Coahoma, but Colin. Colin was good. Colin Community College. Shit, damn near all of them, bro. Like that was like the SEC JUCO in that part of Mississippi. Like I probably picked Alabama State and Troy. Like it's a lot of dudes that I play with or against that it may be like 15, around like 10 to 15 dudes that played in the NFL from JUCO that I played with. Now probably around like 20 if I add against. Around like 20 cats. Like, so that JUCO route is very slept on, bro. It's a lot of cats. It's a lot of cats that went to the league from JUCO.
For sure, man. I remember I went to RCTC. I remember, that was a good program. We was running Minnesota, but as soon as we left the state, I think we played Iowa, son. Them boys smacked us, bitch. I was like, damn, bro. That kind of show you like the different levels of JUCO also, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Shoot, man. But I remember you went to went to Troy.
Yeah, I hated
after
that.
you left Mississippi State. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, man, what kind of persuaded your decision to leave Troy to go to Alabama State?
You said Mississippi State. I never went to Mississippi.
I mean, my bad.
Troy. Gulf Coast.
Yeah. What made you leave Troy?
Really,
Alabama State.
The coaching changed, man, because I was recruited as a quarterback. So the offensive coordinator, my first week on campus, he took the job at Texas Tech. And when I look back and think as a man, you know, I understand, like, you know, they doubling your salary, you know, they do what you gotta do for your career. But me being a kid at the time, I was thinking selfish, like, man, damn, how you recruit me, get me here, then you leave. So the wide receiver coach, he moves to the offensive coordinator, and he wanted me to play receiver. Then, like I said, I thought as I was a child then, I thought like a child. So everything he told me was true. He told me, you know, you barely, you know, you 6 foot, you right under 6'1", you're a 4'6" guy, you're not slow. I never see anybody run you down. You got good game speed. He said my size and my skills would translate better as and me being a competitor, I think I still could have played quarterback in the NFL, but he said I would be a receiver on Sundays, meaning I would be a receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
Maybe he was right. Maybe he ended up being right, but I still feel like I could have played quarterback. But at that time, I wasn't hearing that. I was like, man, it's quarterback or nothing. So it's like and we just always butted heads because that's what he wanted me to do. I didn't want that. I wanted to play quarterback. So we always clashed. And then we kind of clashed, and I made my decision. I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You know, without going into detail, a lot went down, bro. But I ended up running, and I ended up leaving. I really did some research, and I found, rest in peace now, Tavares Jackson was one of my biggest inspirations on going to Alabama State.
Yeah.
Because we both had similar stories. He went to Arkansas redshirted, and he was behind Matt Jones. And then he ended up going back home. He from Montgomery. So he ended up going back to home at Alabama State, balling out and getting drafted. Me as a competitor, I was like, shit, if he could do it, I could do it too. And that was my mindset, and that's what I did.
So when he put you at receiver, with you being 6'1", and a lot of receivers that dominate are a little taller, they were trying to put you at the slot.
He never put me at receiver. I never went.
You never.
Yeah, he gave me a choice. He was like either. Well, he gave me like an ultimatum. He was like, either you redshirt and learn the offense, which was that's my first time dealing with politics, and that shit really bothered me. Excuse my French, but because in my JUCO we ran the same offense they ran at Troy. So what do you mean redshirt and learn offense? What is there to learn? It's the same thing, but that's politics, bro. So they pretty much, he was like, you redshirt and learn the offense, or you could play receiver and do kick return, punt return. Nah, and I was like, nah, I redshirt. And I already knew once I decided I was gonna redshirt, I already knew I was leaving.
Yeah, bro. I know you said you was young, bro, but shit, everything happened for a reason, bro.
Yeah, that was the business. I made a business decision at 21.
Yeah. Shoot, man. Speaking of politics, man, I know.
Really at 20, really.
Yeah. Speaking of politics, man, I mean, you don't got to get too deep into it, man. But you know what I'm saying? NFL, we don't really see a lot of stuff that going on behind the scenes, man. But I'm saying, what was the journey like on your way to the NFL? You know what I'm saying? I know it goes to, like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know what I'm saying? So describe that for me as far as, like, obstacles you had to go to get your name out there.
It was, going to an HBCU at Alabama State, I could make a lot of it, but I mean, I took advantage of the opportunities that we did have. We played a couple games on ESPN. So every game, I'm gonna give it my all every game. But them games, I knew we was gonna be I knew it was like, yeah, I'm gonna really have to bring it. 'Cause we only get a couple opportunities on TV. So when we do, I'm gonna make sure I shine for sure. Because everybody got ESPN, whether it's ESPN Classic, ESPNU. Shit, that's ESPN. So, hey, the world watching. So I got to put on.
Facts. Shoot, I remember my last year in college, we played Stetson on ESPN3. That was probably the best game I had in college, bro.
Yeah, that's a different feeling. When you playing on TV, like, man, hey, everybody watching this. I got to show out.
I swear. But shoot, man. Another thing, bro, I got to ask you. That Thanksgiving game versus the Cowboys. I remember I was at a friend's house. I was like, yeah, my boy, he played for the Raiders, man. Watch out. First play game to kick off. I was like, oh, that's it right there, okay?
Yeah, that was
fumble, scored a touchdown. I gotta know your feelings, man.
Man, it was surreal, but I mean, God is good. God working mysterious ways. My career over now, so I can keep it real. I didn't have no intentions of tackling nobody. I ain't played special teams since high school. So I'm just shit. I'm living the dream. So I'm running down. If you know sport, like if you ever did kickoff coverage, the number 2, which is the second dude from the sideline, you basically contain. So in my mind, I'm like, shit, I'm containing. I ain't tackling nobody, but I'm containing.
Tackling like Dion.
So for real. So I'm going down. And I'm just standing around the pile, and everything like slow motion. I just see the ball pop out, and I just reacted. Everybody else was just sitting around. I reacted, and the rest was just natural reaction.
Hey,
yeah.
Anybody used to give you the business in practice in the league? You like, man?
I used to get them the business in practice.
Hey.
Nah, for real. Not trying to sound, but I was on the practice squad, bro. And like, I was the life of practice. Like, for me, like, I always been an underdog, so I was more comfortable being the underdog. And every day I just brought it like that shit. Being on the practice, like every day was a game for me.
Yeah.
So for them it was practice, but to me, them was game day.
Yeah.
So I was going crazy, like when nobody had it, like them dog days, like man, it's hot, we don't feel like I always got it. Cause for one, I ain't supposed to be here. Nobody thought I'd make it here. I'm here, I'm finna act a fool every damn practice.
Hey.
So it got to a point like Dennis Allen, I think he's still with the Saints now. He back with the Saints. He D coordinator. He defensive minded. So I be killing him in practice. He stopped me in the hallway one day. He was like, hey, Jenkins, he was like, yeah, I know you're trying to get better and work your craft and stuff. But he's like, we need you to peel it back a little bit. I'm like, huh? He like, yeah, all right, whatever. So that ain't work. So now at practice, when we went scout team, this when I was still on the practice squad. So if we played back then, this 2013. So we played the Steelers. I'm Antonio Brown. We play the Eagles. I'm Deshaun Jackson. We play the Colts. I'm Reggie Wayne. Now, I'm the best receiver, whoever we play. So it got to a point where I was going crazy. Like, if y'all can't stop me, how y'all gonna stop Antonio Brown? How y'all gonna stop Deshaun Jackson? How you gonna stop all these number ones? So now when scout defense out there, he like, hey, Greg, go play safety. They want to like make me do all this shit, like wear me down, like make me tired, but it wasn't working. Like whatever they were trying to wear me down, get me tired. It wasn't working, bro. So like all of them, like even when I was they respected me like I was an active player because they already knew it was only politics. Like Jacoby, like, and I'm still cool with Jacoby Ford. That's my dog. He was my OG then. We still cool because he was like in his like fourth year, my rookie year, and what he did his first 2 years in the league was crazy, like returns and just making plays. So, he got hurt a couple years after that. So they was trying to like recapture his magic, so to speak. And he was coming off injury, and he was in a contract year. So they were still trying to keep him, make him back relevant. And I'm like, I'm a rookie. I'm maybe not as fast as him, but I'm like, I feel like I'm more consistent than him, and I'm bigger than him. And I'm cheaper. So it's like,
yeah.
After we figured out we weren't going to the playoffs, you out of the playoff race, then it's like, all right, they activated me the last 6 games. So it's like, and my averages was better than anybody on our team. So it's like, I should have been the start. Like, Sebastian Janikowski, like, at special teams I sat behind him. Like, he German, so he got like an accent. Every day he'll look, he's like, they don't see the film? Like, you're not active yet? Like, every day, bro, he'll ask me that every day. I'm like, and it got to the point, all the veterans would come up to me like, yo, what they talking about? Like, they gonna activate you? And that's when I started getting frustrated. I'm like, damn, all these OGs in the game, I'm talking about Charles Wilson, all of them coming up to me, like, what's going on, man? Like, they gonna let you play? Like, what they doing? And that's when it's like I started getting frustrated. And then I finally got my opportunity, and I ain't looked back.
Mm-hmm.
But just I guess getting that respect from your peers, man, and being on the practice, like that meant a lot. That was more than anything, respect.
Mm-hmm. Facts, yeah, I know. That politics, man, that's a lot of BS, bro. That be going on behind the
For real.
scenes, bro. Like you said, you got to respect your peers, man. So shit, you couldn't really ask for much more. Shoot.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think
if
man, you ended up in a different team or organization, things could have been different? It was kind of like they just kept throwing bull at you. It sounded like JUCO had the coach. It's just like, damn, you still got a little bitter taste in your mouth a little bit from the league, or do you still feel like we look at you like a hero, like this nigga was in the league? That's our life. But how do you feel coming out of it?
I don't feel that way, but because I know what I was capable of, and I know what I could have did. But like I said, I'm a firm believer in everything happened for a reason, and I think, and I'm not a hero. Like I respect that y'all look at it like that, but I don't want to be on a pedestal. I'm just a regular dude, and it's a lot. Everybody regular, anyways. They have the NFL is like the ultimate job if you love football, if you love sports. So the heroes is the people that's the doctors. Like right now, you see who the real heroes are.
Yeah,
right.
Like, ain't no sports going on. That's just that's like childhood stuff. Like we see who the real heroes are right now. Like the real difference makers. Like, the only difference is, like, money. Like, money don't make you real. That don't make you better than somebody else. Like, we see now, like, yeah, that shit don't mean nothing. Like, you see right now, like, ain't nobody on TV playing. Like, LeBron. What LeBron said, I will not play without the fans.
Yeah. So.
What? Oh, you won't play without the fans? Okay, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
The fans is the heroes, the people that support. Because if it wasn't for the support of the fans, there wouldn't be no new stadiums. It wouldn't be them crazy ticket prices. It wouldn't be that shit. That's who keep the ticket sales and all the shit. They keep all of that together. Some people in some states, they pay taxes that pay for the stadiums. So it's like, y'all the heroes, like y'all looking at us. Y'all paying for our entertainment.
Yeah.
So it's like, it should be the other way around. But, I mean, that's just how society got it. I forgot what the question was. How do I feel?
That's good. I like that.
How do I feel coming out of the league? Mm-hmm. I feel like I had unfinished business. Mm-hmm. I'm 30 now. I know some days I feel like I still can play, but like right now, my damn hip hurting me right now. Like I'm barely walking right now. But like last week, I was like, man, I feel like I can still go, but it's like, man, that body, it don't react the same. Like I used to be able to work out 7 days straight, and Monday come around and let's do it again. But now, should I work out one day, man, I might be down for 2-3 days.
Yeah, shit, I know how it is, boy. You get on that field, you start doing a little something. It's like, hold up, man.
Man, that recovery time is different.
Yeah. But shoot, man, I appreciate that humble answer, man. But we can't overlook the fact, man, that you played that underdog role, man, and you accomplished what you did, bro. Facts. But man, we're gonna close it out, man. Tell the people what you got going on right now. How can they reach you?
I actually got a training business, and I've been living in Atlanta since 2016, so I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm training some former NFL players, kids. I just started training Josh Smith's son. He's 6 years old. He's a quarterback. Training a lot of kids in Atlanta, and I'll be coming back and forth like here in Florida, trying to create a pipeline down there to start training down there on a consistent basis. You can find me on Twitter at GJENK 10. The same on Instagram. I don't have a what is that, a web page? I don't have a
website.
Yeah, I don't have a website yet, but that'll be the next thing. I'm just building it. Like I got some dry fit shirts. I got them bumping right now. I was at the post office for like 2 hours, dog.
Ooh, getting it in.
Because the line was so long, but I was there. People was like, yo, how much are the shirts, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to finish this on Monday, bro. I'm not going to be I don't work at the post office. Shit, if I stay there any longer, the post office is going to have to cut me a check.
Yeah, going to have to put an application, man.
Yeah. For real. The post office is going to have to cut me a check. I stay any longer.
I swear. Everybody, man, that's Greg Jenkins, man, the legend itself, bro. Hey, I appreciate you coming on, man, for real. I
appreciate you for reaching out, man. We have to do it again, man.
We appreciate
no doubt, man. No doubt.
Sir.
Hey, I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's gonna be a football season this year?
Yep, we were just
talking about it. We were just talking about. I was saying with certain precautions, football might be the safest sport to play.
Why is that?
Because y'all got equipment, but on top of that, if you cover your face, you know what I mean, with the right equipment, it's not that much contact. Even though it's a contact sport, oddly enough.
Yeah, I see they talking about releasing the face mask. They got the whole thing covered now. But NFL, man, I don't know. That's a real business, man. It's hard to see them saying,
you know that's the new American sport. It ain't baseball no more. Football bringing in the most money.
I don't see the owner saying, nah, we're going to call it quits this year. But we're just talking about that with the SEC, too, how much money they bring into the South. So
I would give y'all some free game, but, man, I don't want the people looking for me, man.
I do got a quick question. I got a quick question. All right, so you played with the Raiders. You got home and you played Madden. Did you pick yourself?
Of course. But I'm saying I had more people playing like they tried. Like my rating was terrible at receiver, but I was my second year actually on punt return. I was like an 82.
Oh damn!
I think kick return I was like a 75 or something like that. That was my highest. But punt return they had me at like an 82. I was like, yeah, they respect it. They respect the game a little bit.
Say, people
I'll take that.
People at the crib playing the franchise, getting that overall up. Now it's like, nah, they ain't gonna do my dog like that.
But my favorite part about Madden was playing Dynasty mode. I got to pay myself. I had to break myself off. 4 or 5 years.
I saw the picture of the guy on the field with the EA Sports clipboard, and it was like Madden rating agent. Yeah. And they said it's the most important job in the NFL.
I'll take that job. That's easy money.
So you see that dude, boy, you can't mess up nothing.
Honestly, that's probably one of my. That's biggest because growing up, I'm talking video. I love video games, so like that was one of the most. Mine is outside of playing, being on Madden was like crazy, bro. Like how many people tag me in Facebook posts and Twitter, like people from back home, like fans. That's cool. I salute that. But people I know and grew up with.
Yeah, that means something.
I'm playing with them, bro. That's like the most humbling feeling ever. Like. Somebody get that, and kids. That's kids' biggest question. Like they don't like outside of how much money did you make. They ask that. They'll be like, "You on Madden?" I'm like, "Yep." They're like, "You on Madden?" Yeah. That's one of the biggest questions. Like, you on Madden? You play?
Yeah, I think
I'm like, yeah, I'm on Madden. So like
was like we got a cousin. Well, actually, two cousins, Chuck and Wesley Person.
Okay,
they're supposed to be our being aunt cousins. And I played with Wesley Person, but it wasn't. He wasn't that good. Not on live. I couldn't play with him all the time. He had the 3. Yeah, he had the 3. But as far as like ball handling and everything, I think he wasn't he the 3? Wasn't he the small forward?
Yeah, he was trash on the game. For the Suns, Wesley Person, yeah.
But they be trying cast on the video games, bro. They be trying cast, bro. But you got love for him, bro. You just gotta play with him anyways, man. Just to say you did it.
Yeah.
Just don't bet. Just play for fun.
I had that version of Madden at the crib, bro. It's like whatever year that is, I got that Madden forever.
And what's so crazy? I don't even have it. But I need to go buy it.
Yeah, get that.
I need to go buy it.
I think with PS5 you can go back play those games too. I think the PS5
I'm not an egotistic person like that, but now that y'all brought it up, I might have to go get just for memories. Be like,
you might as well.
Man, somebody send it to him. Take care of it for him.
Yeah, man, somebody send that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's so crazy? It's a Raider fan. Like, I only had one jersey. Like, if I'd have knew, like, when I'm going to add this too. When cats score touchdowns and they throw the ball in the stands or football, how much them balls would they take out your check?
5,000.
Oh, damn. They take it off the check if you give it away?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Nah, they 500 a ball.
Okay.
Damn. I didn't know that.
But the jerseys, you can keep your own jersey. It's only $200. If I'd have knew that, I'd have kept shit. But I only kept one jersey. So I had one jersey from the last game. And then a fan actually bought a jersey from a store, and he sent it to me, bro, like 2016. So now I kept a black jersey. So now I got a black one and a white one. Them the only two jerseys I got.
That's dope.
And I really only had one, but a Raider fan, he sent it to me. I was like, yo, that's dope. Like, he asked for nothing. I think I in a hat and I signed it and it sent it back to him. Like, that's all he wanted. Well, he didn't want nothing, but I was like, can I do something for you since you reached out to me for that?
Yeah. That's real.
And I think it was Ed Marshall. So shout out to Ed Marshall.
Yeah. Shoot, man. That's how people should be, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was dope.
Do it out the kindness of your heart, man. That's it, bro.
Yeah, nowadays people
want something.
Yeah, if I do this, you gotta buy me a plane ticket to, like, come on, bro. That ain't no favor, bro.
That's a chore.
You can't do favor for favor. Like, if it's
Yeah.
all love, just do it off the strength. And you don't know what I do for you in return.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's real shit. Man, that's what it sounds like. You guys drop some jewels. You sound like a real one, man. It was nice to have you. Humble.
For sure. I had to come back, man. Y'all caught me in the whip, man. I literally, bro, just came from. Look, I still got T-shirts in the box.
Grinding.
For real, bro. I'm a hustler. I do it all.
That's what's up.
Hey man, shit. I just appreciate you made it, man. Even though you was making them round, shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they need to go grab that book too, man. I wrote a book back. I'm an author too, man. I wrote a book back in September. I self-published on Amazon. Undrafted but chosen.
Hey.
Okay.
Go get that on Amazon, man. Check that out. Undrafted but chosen.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely will, bro.
And I had to add that to my list, man, of things. Cause like back then, like, you know, like last year, this before the coronavirus, so it just been on my heart, like, man, tomorrow not promised. Especially like losing my mom. It's like, bro, whatever you want to do, like y'all with y'all podcast, do that shit, bro. Like, don't take nothing for granted. You don't want to be 40 or 50. Like, damn, man, I should have invested into that. I should have did this. I should have moved. Man, do it, because tomorrow is not permanent. Whatever you're trying to do, man, I want to go back to school, get it, man, go do it, bro. Don't live with zero regrets. Like, I don't have no regrets. Like, some things I wish I would have did different, but I don't regret how I did it. But it is what it is. But you gotta live with no regrets. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to tell my story, like when Nipsey Hussle passed and all these. I didn't want nobody to tell my story. I want.
Yeah.
So tell your story, man. Live your life. Follow your dream. And you don't know who you motivate. You don't know who watching you.
Yeah.
So keep going. Whatever you're doing, bro, just keep going. Give it your all. So when you look back 20, 30 years from now, you're like, hey, man, I'm proud of myself. Like, don't wait for nobody else to pat you on the back. Like, man, hey, I'm proud of what I did.
Yes, sir.
I was
like
with Jim Tressel. He said the same thing. He said, hey, as long as you give it your all, man, no matter what you do, man, that's called success. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't get where you want to go, man, as long as you give it your all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm bouncing around, but I'm gonna go back to the question you asked before. How do I feel coming out? I know I could have did more skill-wise, and I worked hard, and I had a strong mentality. But injuries derailed that. And me looking back, now that I'm done completely, I'm gonna get back in and like that. I'm proud of myself that I never stopped. Like, being the underdog the whole time, from Little League all the way to the pros, I was always the underdog, and I always figured out a way to make it happen. Always. I never laid down. I never cut corners. Like, I outworked everybody, and I maximized my ability. Yes. Like, I didn't have no 40 inch vert. I didn't run no 4.3, 4.4 40. So like, if you look on paper, you're like, damn, how did he do this? Like, it's God, man. God get, he instilled something in me that you can't measure. You can't measure with a stopwatch.
Right.
You can't measure my height. You can't measure my heart. You can't measure my desire. How I want it more than you want it. You can't measure that.
It's like the pound.
Dang, man.
So it's like, what'd you say?
Last question, bro. I forgot to bring this up, bro. Getting your jersey retired at Wesley Chapel, your high school. I'm saying, what was that feeling like? And the fact that Coach Cass, your old high school coach, he retired and he came back to help you retire that jersey.
Man, that was probably one of the most humbling experiences ever, because you gotta think, like, high school. For some reason, high school was 4 years, but that shit felt like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And when I think of high school, like, the memories go back. I remember walking through them hallways. I remember walking to them practices so all of that come back, and it's like, damn, like, it didn't seem like I was in high school long ago, especially 2014. I graduated high school 6 years before. What? No, 2008. 7 years before that. Oh, my math off. I'm tripping.
That's 6.
6 years. So you said 6 years after high school, I got my high school jersey retired.
That's kind of quick.
That's fast. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like Devin Hester just got his high school jersey retired. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I know Hall of Famers that just got their high school jersey retired. I got mine retired after my rookie year in the NFL.
Damn.
So it's like that let me know what I meant to my high school. And I'm like, and even to this day, I'm still the only Wesley Chapel athlete to make it to the NFL.
Damn.
That's crazy. I hope it could be more, but I don't want to be the only one. I wanted to be more, but that was humbling, man. Like to see all my old coaches, some of my classmates, my family, my mom was there. She shared the stage with me. Everything I did, man, like I was raised by a single mom. So anytime I got some light, I put it on her too. We both were shining. Like God gave us the opportunity to shine. So she was a part of everything, man. So, but to share that with her, because that's who I did it for. But that was humbling, man. I can't even put no words on that. That's just speechless, bro. Like priceless, whatever you want to put on it.
Yeah.
It was that.
That's dope.
That's dope.
But I need that jersey, though. I don't know who got it, but I need it. I don't even have it. You done brought that back up. I'm about to go back to the school. Like, man, where my jersey at? They got one. they got one hanging in the gym, but I need that replica. I need that other one. Where is it at?
Oh, the one you played in, is it?
Yeah, whatever. I just need something I could put in my man cave, man. I need the same way they got it framed up in the gym. I need that, just like that.
Same thing. I was like, I gotta go back to Wiregrass. I need that.
I need that.
Just, I'm like, y'all not even using them jerseys no more, man. Let me get that.
Man, I need it, bro. Memories, man. That's memorabilia, man. I need that.
Yeah, high school, boy. That, like you said, that don't last forever, man. It leave a different taste in your mouth, man. In college, I mean, college is there's a lot of memories in college too, man. But high school, bro, is just prom, homecoming, all like.
I was prom king and homecoming king.
Oh yeah,
this man. There you go.
Yeah,
all around player.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On and off the field, baby. Not no more though. I'm locked in now.
I'm with you.
Yeah, throw that in there, man, so you don't get in trouble now.
Yeah,
I'm in now, baby. Ain't about to have me on the couch.
No.
Throw the red too, like, oh man, I'm locked in. Look. It's like Gucci.
Yeah.
I'm married, baby. You can't. I'm married.
What you said, man? What y'all doing tonight? Man, I'm just chilling at the house. Like we going to the strip club tonight. Like, man, y'all boys be safe out there. Like, y'all boys be safe, man.
Yeah, real. Tell me how it is.
Real, boy. Hey, let me know how it was, man. Y'all boys be safe. No, sir. Won't get me.
Real talk.
I already know, G. Hey, G, man, it was fun having you on, man. For real, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Man.
Definitely got to come back.
We can talk forever, man. Shoot.
For sure. We have to get it in, man. If they have a football season, we have to do, you know what I'm saying? Everybody make their pick, talk about how they think their team going to do. You can do it however y'all want to do it.
Shit, yeah, shit. I could talk forever about that.
I stay in Detroit, so I can't do that.
Oh yeah. You don't count. You don't count.
I can't do that. Dude, I'm surrounded by the Lions, the Browns, and the Bengals.
Dang. They can cancel y'all still. Y'all won't even care.
They just the lady that owned the force stepped down, and they gave it to her daughter. They might as well call it she's a Ford.
The owner
I'm saying, what team? What
The
organization?
Lions.
Wow.
You know, the Fords own the Lions, so it might as well be like the Ford Lions, not even Detroit.
Damn.
I heard she stepped down. I got excited. Then I heard she passed it to her daughter. Now I was like, fuck.
Listen, now you brought it up. I wasn't gonna say this, but since you brought it up, you say the lady stepped down, right?
Yeah.
You know the saying, "The rich get richer." And I found this out, like, I don't know if I was in the league, Ali. Do you know it's 32 teams in the NFL, right? You know every team is a non-profit organization?
Yeah.
You knew that?
I didn't know. But I'm saying, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now you know.
Nah,
Non-profit organization. So think about that money.
That's what I'm telling you. They gonna push to have that season this year, bro.
Think about that money. No, I'm talking about what they keep. What a non-profit organization, like, they taxes a little different than 1099s and them a lot. Let me be quiet. I'm saying.
Put us on some game real quick. Let me go get a non-profit organization.
You gonna have people looking for you, man.
Listen. Roger Goodell get $44 million a year, man. Who you think paying him? All right, that's enough. I ain't gonna say too much.
You gonna have people looking for you, bro.
Who you think paying Goodell? Goodell getting 44 M's, man. You do the math. It's 32 teams. Yeah, I'm saying too much.
We appreciate that.
I'm talking too much. Let me. I don't appreciate it. I'm talking too much. All right. Yeah,
nice sound bite.
No, I don't want them sound bites. Don't release them. Don't release them sound bites. Everything but that last part. No.
Cut that out. Good job.
That was for the group only. Y'all can talk about it like y'all said that. I ain't say that.
Hey, man, I ain't found nobody knocking at my door.
I ain't say that.
All right, bro.
I was a bird.
Thanks again.
All right, hold it down. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes,
don't add that last part.
I wonder.
Hey, you won't hear from me again, boy. They gonna find me. I'm gonna be missing former NFL player. Oh, Lord. Like, we just did an interview last week. I'm gone, bro. Don't do that.
We got you.
Talk too much, man.
I'm gone, bro. Don't do that.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest internet radio station on the planet.
Even the other radio stations are tuning in.
Your choice, your music. UChoiceRadio.com.